Well, howdy, guys. Theresa here again. Yes, this is a 2 video in 1 day type of day. I just want to come on here and chit-chat a little bit. Want to explain a little bit more of kind of what's going on, and it's kind of a documentation for myself also. That Brad and I went and saw the doctor, as you know, on Monday. And at that time, he upped my Victoza to the 1.8, and he also put me on gabapentin, 300 milligrams, but it's the lowest dose, and it's very low. But that really has thrown me for a loop. The Victoza increase is something that he and I talked about, and I wanted, because it makes you not hungry. And I've been losing weight without walking around feeling constantly hungry, which has always been a big problem of mine. No, I'm not trying to get super skinny or anything like that. I always will be, what they consider overweight. I just want to be healthier, be able to move better, try and take some the pressure off my knees and my hips, all of that, But it really has thrown me for a loop as far as, and it will for about a week as far as my stomach. And the gabapentin, it helped with the neuropathy, but in some ways, it really hasn't as much. But it's making me so sleepy as far as even the next day, that all I'm wanting to do now is sleep all day. And I just feel, and you guys know I usually have quite a bit of energy, I just feel, I literally could lay in and sleep all day. I know that'll get better as soon as my body gets adjusted to it and all that kind of stuff, but that's why I've just been kind of, so low-key and stuff, and I'm really having a hard time even formulating the thoughts the last few days and stuff, because gabapentin is a nerve blocker. And it's to help with the neuropathy and, nerve pain. But it also makes me just, and it's like, wow, yeah, it really is just making me just so, you get out of bed, you're dizzy, and you feel like you've had a few drinks. And I can't imagine, I know some people take it in the daytime too. He offered my husband, because, they had to increase it on my husband, he offered to, one of the options was for my husband to take some in the daytime too, and, we're like, there's no way he goes on test drives and he drives vehicles all the time, all day long. There's no way he could function, But, and I think, a friend of mine said, that there's got to be so many thoughts just kind of clouding my mind right now, and of the future and what we're planning, and mid-April is not that far off, and that's certainly true. There is some sadness too, because as the time gets nearer, the family still has not made any attempt to even spend any time with us. But, that'll be something that they have to deal with psychologically once we're not here. I'm not going to make anybody. I'm not going to make anybody at all. But, yeah, I literally had to make myself get up out of bed again this afternoon, because, I'm up for a few hours, and I'm like, all I want to do is sleep, and I could go in there and I could literally sleep all day, but then of course you're not going to sleep that night and you haven't gotten anything accomplished, which I hate. So what I'm going to do is I made myself get out of bed, but I did not even make it downstairs. I'm just too tired. I'm just too tired to lug the laundry down the stairs and I think I'm kind of getting burned out of I've been the majority of the one doing all the sorting and purging and stuff because, Brad's still working. But I think I'm getting so, I don't know, worn out, over it, and stuff. So, I think Brad has enough trash already to fill up because the garbage comes on Friday. If not, we'll go down this evening together and do a bunch more purging. But I'm pretty sure he has enough. Because I'm like, okay, I've got this much energy and it's not feeling real hot stomach-wise, because it kind of makes you feel like you have the flu. And, and energy-wise and stuff, you've got dishes to do, you've got dinner to cook, laundry we can do tonight. So that's why I had to kind of pick and choose, like, okay, well, laundry and that can wait, and and of course, I've already taken care of my animals. That's the first thing. That's the first thing this mama does. It's the first thing I do, take care of my dogs and my cats. Right, Charlie? Charlie. I see you right there laying right next to me. You guys can't see him, but he's right here next to me. Uh-huh. Are you my boo-boo? He's such a happy. Oh, I wanted to say, too, I didn't get a chance to tell you guys that CJ is just fine. Yay. I was so worried about her. I felt so bad. I didn't. I felt so bad. But she's fine. She's back to her normal, happy self. So, I'm happy about that. But, yeah, I just think I need kind of a few days break, of doing the constant packing and purging and stuff. And kind of get to a point where next time I go down, I'm going to have to wear a dust mask. There's so many cobwebs and dust in that laundry room up high and stuff. And we both have asthma. Right now, though, Brad's asthma has actually been giving him more fits. So I need to wear a dust mask. And you know what? Probably one of those do-rags, over the top of my, bandana. Over the top of my hair and go down there and with a broom. That's what I need to do. And do that. And maybe do that right before right as I'm ready to exit that room so I can then leave that room and not be with all the dust particles. So, but yeah. If I have to wait till Saturday to work down there, it's not any big thing. We are ahead of plans. I have all the lifting done that I was supposed to get done. And like I said, I had even gone through there and sorted. I have one auction that went off that she paid, but she paid this morning, so that'll go out Monday, but everything else is all good to go. I just want to get on here and chat a little bit. I know that a few of you guys have been kind of worried about me because you're like, I'm usually a lot more upbeat, and I am, and everything's fine. Yeah, my feelings got hurt over the donating, because I really do love, just like my friend Mosquito Valley, I really do love donating hats and stuff. I mean, I do, and I know somebody else said, make cat blankets and stuff. I would, and I will, but my favorite thing to make is hats. I don't know why, but it just really is. I really love making hats. I like making the headbands, the ear warmers too. Those are fun to make. Especially if you have just a little bit scrap yarn. You can, you know. But yeah, I just really like making the hats, you know. So, you know, you know, but it just made me feel like I was contributing something. But there's lots of other places out there that what donated hats and stuff. So, you know, this is iced coffee as I'm trying to keep awake for the rest of the day. You know, but yeah, I know a lot of you guys have been worried about me, and I know I seem real scattered and stuff lately. I've got so much on my mind, and then at night I've still been, you know, last couple of nights I've had a hard time sleeping, and part of that was emotional, and part of that was the neuropathy, and you know, kind of playing around with the meds, because now that I'm taking the gabapentin, you know, I'm no longer taking the Ambien, and I'm also not taking as much of the melatonin, and how much is enough and how much is too much, and, you know, and then getting used to the side effects of the gabapentin and the side effects of the increased Victoza, you know, all of that, you know, is all a learning curve, you know, but I'm okay. You know, I didn't mean to make anybody worry about me, because, you know, just, you know, a lot of major changes. I'm not gonna even lie or anything. What we're doing is scary. You know, what we're doing is very scary, and it's not an easy thing to do. But when do you say enough is enough? And when do you say that you know that your spouse has had enough? And your spouse has had enough of a field that he is not really made to be in, as being a car salesman. And I can't say too much about that right now, because he's still working in that field and stuff. I'm sure that as time goes on, he's no longer working there, that he will say more about that. But let's just say this dealership has really gone downhill. And if he didn't already have plans to no longer be working there, he would have to make other plans on getting other employment, because, yeah. It's really sad to see. You know, so we've been dealing with that, too. You know, there's a lot of stuff we deal with that you guys don't see and don't know about. Family issues and certain family members wanting my husband to do this, which he's not willing to do, and act that way, which he's not willing to do. And I, as his wife, fully support his decision. I understand his decision. I agree with his decision. But even if I didn't agree with his decision, I would be in full support of him, because that's what I believe my job is. You know. But, you know, there's a lot of other stuff going on, you know, that you guys don't see and stuff, and you know, stuff. But I just feel so worn out. You know, I was just really so hyper, remember, Monday. I had gotten so much stuff done. And Tuesday, too. And I kind of think I wore myself out, you know. And I just don't want to be phony about that. I think I overdid it, and I wore myself out. And it's my fault. And I knew I was doing it. But, you know, when you have those few days where you feel really good and you really feel like you have so much energy, yeah, that's what tends to happen, and we all do it, you know, and then we all sit around the next few days and we're like, well, because you overdid it, you know. Just like little Miss, the other Mosquito Valley, needs to listen to her mama, and you need to take care of yourself, hon. You are just 120 pounds, and you do want to listen to your mom on the fact You don't want to be picking up things you really should not be picking up. That was way too heavy for you to be picking up. And I know that you are like your mom, and I'm the same way. We want to do everything ourselves, but at what cost? Because your mom and I both picked up and did things we should not have done when we were younger because we wanted to prove that we could do it ourselves. And we're both really paying the price now, you know. That you remember that it's not, you're not in a sprint. You're in a marathon of a lifetime. And those joints and your body is going to last you all of your life. You know, not just right now. So the harder you are on your joints and your body right now, you know, the worse it's going to be later on. Think of it as an engine, and if you really, really rev an engine a lot and really overuse it, have it overheat, you know, and stuff, you're gonna end up replacing that motor or replacing a lot of parts. But if you're very gentle with your vehicle and stuff, you'll get longer lifespan out of it before you have to start replacing joints. Human body's the same way. Gotta listen to your mama. Your mama's a smart woman. Your mama's the smartest woman I know. You know, yeah, okay, yeah, she's my best friend too. But she's one smart cookie. Gotta listen to her. So, and that's all I really got going on, guys. I really still want to cry because, excuse me, because this is empty. It's really bothering me. But I know if I cast on it, I'm going to sit here and do a whole hat. And I really need to finish that shawl. But I really want to do, yeah. So I can't. Because I'll sit, every time I say, okay, I'm just going to cast on a hat. I'm going to work on both. What I do, I sit there and I make hat after hat after hat. I know, first world problem. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. I just wanted to do a little yik-yak with you guys. Yik-yak? Hattie back. And tell you guys that I hope you're all doing well. And hope to catch up on more of your videos later on and stuff. I think today's kind of been good for me because I've kind of, you know, I've made lists and, you know, kind of made lists and kind of figured out some more stuff so it's not all clogging my mind as much, you know. Kind of like clogged arteries. Clogged mind, clogged artery. Anyway, love you guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.